So today we're going to be ranking NFL teams for the 2025 season, AFC teams and NFC teams. We have 6 tiers. Super Bowl favorites in the red, playoff contenders in the orange, wild card team, yellow's orange in the hut, yellow missing the playoffs, green, number 1 overall pick, gonna be green. Because you're going to want that if you're trash. Without further ado, let's get right into the video. Not waste any more time. Alright, let's start off with the Arizona Cardinals. Pretty sure this is in alphabetical order by city. Cardinals, they got a decent offense. Sneaky good offense. The defense is about average. The NFC West is a tough division for sure. You got the Seahawks, Rams, the Cardinals. It's okay. The Cardinals are okay. And the Rams. Did I say the Rams already? The Cardinals, though, I'll put them in the hut. And the hut's different from wild card because wild card you're gonna be in the playoffs basically. Playoff contender, you're like top notch playoff team, and Super Bowl favorites, you're probably just gonna make the Super Bowl probably. And in the hut, might miss the playoffs, might be wild card, you might just be in tweener teams right there. Well, will I take them over some other teams in the NFC? No. The really dicey team could make it, could not make it. Kyler Murray, all depends on him, honestly. If he has a breakout season, obviously Marvin Harrison Jr. has to have a breakout season as well. McBride's a pretty good tight end. Obviously got Buda Baker still. Defense is honestly surprising last season. It was surprisingly decent. For the injuries they had, it's decent. But it's okay, team. Falcons. I'll also put the Falcons in the hut. I still believe. I don't know what I'm expecting from Michael Penix. Is he going to be better than Kirk Cousins what he was last year? I would say so, yes. I'll project yes. But the team goes as far as him as a quarterback. Because if Michael Penix is just some average, they're going to be like in the hut. But luckily, that conference, the NFC South, is not that good. You got the Saints, you got the Panthers, Falcons, and then the Buccaneers, obviously. The division's not that hard. Besides the Buccaneers, the division's not that hard. To be frank, so they could make the playoffs. They have a higher chance of making the playoffs than the Cardinals, but I'm not going to put them above there because it doesn't really matter. You got a solid running back, decent receivers, offensive line's okay. The offensive line's okay. Defense, solid enough. Serviceable. I would just say serviceable. Not the best. It's just serviceable, honestly. So, in the hut. Next, Ravens. I'll put them in playoff contender. A team that actually has the potential to go to the Super Bowl. Out of the bird teams, there's one later down the line. But this bird team right here, probably the best team in the AFC North. Probably. I'm saying that as a Steelers fan, by the way. But Ravens, their defense is incredible, impeccable. Honestly, top 3 in the league. Top 3 in the league at worst. They re-signed Kyle Hamilton. Lamar Jackson needs to prove that he's better than Josh Allen, Mahomes, because I feel like he's still not that guy yet, or Burrow even. He might be. He's closer to Burrow than he's closer than Josh Allen, in my opinion. But out of those quarterbacks, he never made a Super Bowl yet. Can he do anything? He doesn't really need receivers like that. He's a dual threat quarterback. Mark Andrews, I'm surprised he's still on the team. I'm very surprised he's still on the team. He's got a really good head coach. But it's just this team as good as Lamar Jackson can take him. Just saying. That's it. And Harbaugh as well. Because he's not on the hot seat. Obviously, he'll probably not be on the hot seat for the next couple of years. But this team, as far as those two can bring them, Bills. I want to say Super Bowl. I want to say Super Bowl favorites right now, but I'll say playoff contender guaranteed. Because they're gonna win the division, AFC East. You got the Dolphins, Jets, Patriots, Bills. The Bills can just. It ain't gonna be easy as last year's steamroll, but They're gonna make the playoffs, obviously, guaranteed. Guaranteed. Top 4 seed. Josh Allen's a better quarterback than Lamar. If we're gonna go quarterback room, receiver room, gotta give it to the Ravens. Offensive line, either or. Defensive line, kind of close. Probably give it to the Ravens. And then safety help, cornerbacks, Ravens, but the Bills not that far behind. But I trust the Bills' offense a little more than the Ravens' offense, in my opinion. The only team that's in their way, obviously, is the damn Chiefs. It's the damn Chiefs. And if they can go past the Chiefs, then, hey, Josh Allen can obviously mark that on his board. Because it was very close last year. Very close last year in the championship round. Very close. I don't know how many times he's going to lose to them. Next, the Panthers. Panthers is a good team to rank because I have no idea where to put them. They could either be in the hut, miss the playoffs completely, or sneak a wild card spot like the Commanders did last year. You know, they're going to somehow make it somehow. Or, you know, kind of what the Vikings were last year too. You know, they were ultra good, you know, but they have more talent on paper at that time than the Panthers do right now. Panthers online is not the worst in the world. Receiver room is okay. Running back, obviously got Hubbard, and then you got Bryce Young. Head coach, you got a young head coach, but over the teams like the Falcons and the Cardinals, I'll probably just say miss the playoffs. They're gonna be better than last year, I'll say, but they're gonna miss the playoffs. Next team, Bears, Chicago Bears. Now this is a team that people, you know, Ben Johnson now. No, they're a pretty good team now. All of a sudden, hey, they got some offensive line help, a lot of it. Took some people from other teams. Caleb Williams got to get a better year this year. He wasn't that bad last year, but he's going to have a better season this year. He has receivers. The defense is pretty good still. It's all up to him. It's basically all up to Ben Johnson, honestly. How he coordinates his team is up to Ben Johnson more than Caleb Williams, in my opinion. It's how he orchestrates the offense and defense. Defense, at least it ain't McFleur. Hey, at least it ain't him. You know? But I'll say Bears wildcard team. Wildcard team, I'll be surprised if they miss a playoffs. If they miss a playoffs, something wrong with the Bears. Something is completely... You know, I got nothing to say about the Bears no more. Because the Bears might do Bears things and just miss the playoffs somehow. I don't know. The division's really tough, though. The NFC North is really tough. Like, you can legit see every single team in that division make the playoffs this year. Legit. Next, you got the Bengals. AFC North, I got them projected kind of like the second seed. They're not going to be number one. If they're number one, I'll be very surprised. It's probably because the defense is not as bad as people think. But the defense is terrible. Terrible. I'll say in the hut, that defense is terrible. Dog. Terrible. For a good offense, you got like a top 10 offense. Easily top 10 offense. I don't want to say top 5. Top 10 offense easily in the league. And you got like a bottom 20 defense. Come on. Come on. They didn't do anything to that defense at all. All they did was pay Jamar Chase and T. Higgins. And they got Joe Burrow. And then they got Brown. But like they still got nothing for defense. Nothing. Zach Taylor's a head coach. He's okay. He's serviceable. He's alright. I'll still put him in the hut. I don't know. I might move him to wild card, but playoff contender, I don't know. That defense is too trash for me to put him higher than, you know, a wild card. Next, the Browns. The Browns missing the playoffs. I mean, that's pretty easy. I mean, not every team in the AFC North can make the playoffs. That's definitely a team that's gonna miss the playoffs. See, they got their defense is better than their offense, I'll say, 100%. Their defense is better than their offense. You got Njoku, you got Judy still. What's on the quarterback room? You know, they got Joe Flacco starting now, Shador, Gabriel. They cut Huntley. They traded Pickett to the Raiders. Like, what's the whole point having all those quarterbacks? I don't know. Competing for what? The backup spots? Because Joe Flacco already knew he's going to start. I mean, if you bench Joe Flacco, they're insane. You know, Kenny Pickett had a chance, but not really. You know, just because he had a Super Bowl ring. I mean, he wasn't even playing meaningful games. Only like one of the games. I'm pretty sure it was against the Cowboys or something like that. That was probably his best game of the season last year. But the Browns, come on. Myles Garrett, you pay Myles Garrett. You know, he didn't get traded. That was like early in the off season. I mean, got Kevin Stefanski, really good head coach, but what you gonna do with the team though? The talent, compared to like all around team like the Bears, Browns stand no chance at all. Cowboys another tough team to rank, kind of like the Falcons, Panthers, even the Bears. I don't even know. I want to say in the hut, but I just want to say miss the playoffs, honestly, because their defense is terrible. I don't know if it's worse than the Bengals. I don't know. They're about the same. They're gonna have a good offense. Obviously, they added George Pickens in the offseason. You know, they got Dak Prescott. He's gonna play games. Got CeeDee Lamb, top 5 receiver in the league. Jerry Jones. I mean, Michael Parsons not on the team anymore. How much worse can that defense get? That's like Trent Henderson on the Bengals is getting traded away to to like a team like the Vikings or something like that. Like, I don't know. I have no idea what to expect from the Cowboys. I have no idea. I'm just gonna say miss the playoffs because honestly, I have the Eagles over them, the Commanders over them. I don't think 3 teams in the NFC East gonna make the playoffs. I feel like 2 of them is. 2 of them, that's it. Broncos, really good defense. I love their defense. A lot of people love their defense. I love their defense. The offense isn't mid. I feel like the offense is a little above average. Bo Nix, he's gonna get better. I will say wildcard team easily. Easily wildcard team at the worst. Playoff contender. If Bo Nix can raise to another level, because you got Sean Payton as your head coach. Not a really bad head coach. Really good head coach in the past. Maybe now too. Who knows? It ain't Russell Wilson. The Broncos country, let's ride. But Broncos, that defense is going to carry. Defense matters a lot to the Broncos. So if their defense somehow sags a little bit, it's how far that defense can carry them. That's basically it. Lions, they their head coaches basically got wiped. Their defensive head coach gone. He's on the Jets now. Offensive coordinator gone. He's on the Bears. Now, where do I think I'll put him? Because they still got the head coach. Bite the kneecaps off. They still got the head coach. Ben Gordon, no. But Lions, I'll still say easily wildcard team easily. I mean, if they somehow just miss the playoffs because they got a lot of talent on paper. They still got all the talent. They got all their talent. Jameson Williams, Jahmyr Gibbs, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Jared Goff. They got probably one of the best running back rooms still in the league. Jared Goff, I'll say above average quarterback. Good receivers, good offensive line, really good defensive key players like Hutchinson. Good cornerbacks. Safeties getting there. Yeah, wildcard team. I mean, I'll put them above the Bears still, obviously, but the Lions, hey, who knows? If they miss the playoffs, I'm surprised. Again, Packers, wildcard team easy. Another team that probably gonna make the playoffs. If they miss the playoffs, people will say Michael Parsons' trade was pointless, and then the Cowboys won that trade somehow, even though they're probably gonna miss the playoffs. They have a higher chance of missing the playoffs than the Packers will. The Packers, Jordan Love, do I think he's a franchise quarterback? I have no idea. I'm still on the fence of that. Packers fans, you can let me know if he is or not. He can throw for yards. I already know that. But, the interception, touchdown ratio, kind of still an issue for him a little bit now. He's still incredibly young, but it's how far he can go, honestly. That game against the Eagles in the playoffs wasn't the worst. Was it the Eagles? Was it the Eagles or the Rams? I think it was the Eagles. Yeah. Their defense obviously got improved. I mean, you got one of the best edges in the game. Pause. The receivers, Packers a weird team. They got Matthew Golden, but number 22. But it's okay. Mid receiver room, running back. He's obviously got Josh Jacobs. I mean, one of the best running backs in the game, and he got a really good, decent backup QB in Malik Willis. But let's see how that goes. Texans, another tough team to rank because they're obviously going to make the playoffs. Not I'll probably say contender by default because that division just sucks. Plus, I need another team in playoff contender as of right now. in the AFC at least. Can they go head to head with the Ravens? Possibly, yeah, they could. You know, they have some injuries. If we're talking about injuries, devil advocate talking about injuries. You know, Texans can top a team like the Ravens more than the Bills. But CJ Stroud, obviously got Woods still. You don't have Diggs no more, but you don't need Diggs to be honest. Nico Collins, he's still there. Tank Dell, hopefully he gets healed up and stuff like that. Wish he was playing. Offensive line, might be the downfall, kinda. I'm not gonna lie, the offensive line kinda still got Stingley Jr., one of the best corners in the game. You got good corner help, safety help. Defensive line, it's getting there. It's getting there. Good head coach. I'll say playoff contender in the AFC at least. Colts missing the playoffs guaranteed. I mean, Daniel Jones. That's all I need to say. Daniel Jones, Anthony Richardson situation. Like, what's going on there? What's going on there? What's going on there? He got, obviously you got Taylor still. Downs. I don't know what about the Colts. I don't know. The Colts. It is need to revamp their offense completely. I don't know. The offense. Definition of a mid offense. And their defense isn't all that either. So, what they're gonna do? I mean, even though that division's incredibly weak, besides the Texans, what they're gonna do? They're probably gonna be the second best team. That's not even saying that much. You got the Jaguars and Titans in that division too. Next, speaking of the Jaguars, missing the playoffs. You got Brian Thomas, Trevor Lawrence, ETN's but they don't got Gabe Davis no more. He's on the Bills. I like Travis Hunter, but what would you do with Travis Hunter? If I was a head coach, I'll put him on defense more. Because they need defensive help bad. Jaguars need defensive help bad. They need that bad. More than offense, they need that bad. I'll say 85% of his snaps on defense, 15% of his snaps on offense. If you're gonna divvy up like that, or 75% of his snaps on defense, 25 on offense, something like that. Because you don't want to overkill the guy. You don't want to overkill the guy at all. You want him to have some rest and risk injury. But Jaguars still missing the playoffs no matter what. It's probably gonna be a top 10 pick of the draft next year. If they somehow make the playoffs. Hey, that's what I thought last year. I thought the Jaguars were gonna make the playoffs last year. And they're gonna make it this year? No. Chiefs, Super Bowl favorites. Don't need to say much about them at all. Don't drop the mic with them. Chargers. Chargers is a tough team. I'll put them in the hut. Division's gonna be really good. AFC West probably the best division in the AFC conference. Totally. It surpassed the AFC North. In my eyes. At least. Got the Broncos, the Chiefs, Raiders, and the Chargers. All those teams can damn near make the playoffs. Even the Raiders. Because the Raiders, if they got worse somehow, I don't know. I don't know what to say no more. But they're not that yet. Chargers, really good defense. Love their defense. Slater, sorry. Sorry about that. Chargers fans. But I liked him when he got drafted a couple years ago. Still got Herbert. Got Harbaugh, the other Harbaugh. Good defensive head coaches. Love the running back. Got Amari Hampton. No. Najee Harris. Ex-Steeler, by the way. Williams might want, come on, bro. I don't know. Quentin Johnson, what is this? Johnson, come on, bro. Johnson. But you got McConkey. You got McConkey still. You still got McConkey. You still got him. He's their best receiver by a mile. But I don't know. The Chargers is such an iffy team. I don't know. It's such an iffy team. They might be better record-wise than the Texans, maybe, but the division is still tough. If they were in the AFC South, they'd probably make the playoffs. Next, Rams. I'll say wildcard team confidently. But I got tons of wildcard teams. What? You got Devontae Adams, swapped him out for Cooper Kupp. You still got Puka Nacua. One of the best receivers still. Devontae Adams. Let's see how he go. Let's see how he looks like. He's still got an underrated quarterback. Running back. When Kyron Williams, really underrated. I love him. I love him as a running back. Defense is still solid. Not like it was a couple years ago. Offense, pretty decent still. Pretty decent. But Matt Stafford, let's see if he regresses. If he doesn't, Rams will be okay. Even though the division's tough. They will be okay. It can only go up from here. Raiders, I'll still say miss the playoffs. They just might be a cursed team, like the Bears. They just might be a cursed franchise. I don't know. You got Tom Brady. in the offense, but does that matter a lot or little? You got Geno Smith. One of your best receivers doesn't want to be there no more. He doesn't want to be there. You see what happened with Devontae Adams. Myers, he don't want to be there no more either. He's at best receiver 2 at best. And most teams will probably be receiver 2 or 3. 2 or 3. Defense, offensive line getting better. Over time, the offensive line is getting better. I will say that. Not the worst. It's actually not that bad offensive line. I'll say it's about the same as the Panthers. The Panthers not that bad either. But I don't know. The defenses might just give up like a lot of touchdowns. I don't know. And they're just gonna be like trying to come back from all those games. I don't know about that. Dolphins in the hunt. I don't love their head coach. I've been saying this for years. Daniels, come on. Daniels, whatever you want to call him. I just feel like his leadership skills is not there. He's not qualified for the job. Who I'm saying, I'm just a fan. I don't know. Tyreek Hill situation. I don't know. If I was a Dolphins fan, I don't even know what to say about this team at all. Tua talking about, this team can't play in the winter at all. Let's just say that. This team cannot play in January, February, if they even get there. December. No cold weather, then they just got to play all the games in Miami or something. From the South. Next, Vikings. Another tough team to rank. Vikings is heavily depends on J.J. McCarthy. Heavily on the rookie quarterback that did not play at all last year, sitting behind Sam Darnold. This team has a good talent on offense. Offensive line, offensive players, just the quarterback. The defense is still solid. I love their defense. Don't get me wrong. I love their defense. But because they got the ex-Miami's Dolphins head coach. He is a defensive mastermind. But fire him wrongly, though. The Vikings, I don't know. Vikings such a I don't know team. I might get fried for this. People are probably gonna say wild card team. But you think out of those teams, the Vikings, I don't know. If they make it with Sam Darnold, they got a really good head coach too. I feel like they'll make the playoffs. Probably make the playoffs. I feel like they probably make the playoffs. And I'll probably bump the Lions up. Maybe the Broncos too. Patriots. Honestly, I'll say wildcard team. I'm on the Patriots wagon. Pause. I'm on their side now. I don't think the Patriots not that bad of a team. Drake May, pretty good quarterback. They got Stephon Diggs, Christian Gonzalez back. Defense is pretty good. I always think their defense is kind of teetering top 10, definitely top 15. Near top 10, number 12 probably in the league, 13. Offense is probably middle of the pack. Depends on Drake May though. Hopefully the running back stops doing fumbles and stuff like that. Hopefully he stops fumbling the ball. But hey, the receiver room besides it's okay. I like Will Campbell pickup in the draft. Pretty good offensive line, probably the best offensive line in the draft. Even though his short hands doesn't even matter. His short wingspan, pause. It doesn't even matter. The guy's a dog. He's a dog. Wildcard team because their schedule. But compared to all the teams in the wild card, they got less talent than all the teams in the wild card. If I'm being frankly honest. Next, Saints might be trash. They got Rattler starting. They might be number one pick trash. I might as well get this team out the way too. The Titans. Titans might be number one overall pick trash too. Both the South teams, trash. Just like the divisions. Doesn't even say that much. No offense. If you're a Falcons or you're a Bucks fan or you're a Texans fan, no offense to you guys. But everyone else, if you're a fan of those teams, I'm sorry. Just lacking talent. That's all I can say about both teams. Lacking talent. Cam Ward, hey, if he's a top quarterback in the league, he can shut me up. I'll look like a fool. But I'm not expecting that. If he's like around Caleb Williams or what Bryce Young did in his rookie seasons, or even CJ Stroud, I'll say he's a decent quarterback, not a bust. I'm not gonna say he's a bust after one season, anyways. Either if he's like Anthony Richardson level type of trajectory, I don't know what to say about that. Giants. They're gonna have Russell Wilson starting, Jackson Dart number 2, Winston number 3. I'll probably just say miss the playoffs still. They probably got the quarterback they have for the future right now, but like right now, they're not making the playoffs. Like I said, probably 2 teams in that division making the playoffs. Not the Giants. They're definitely improving though. That defense is getting there. That defense it's been there. It's been there, but it's getting there now. They gotta do a Carter now. Carter. One of the best defensive guys in the draft. What can I say? They got Thibodeau still really good. Still. Defensive line eats. Offensive line still not there yet. Got Malik Neighbors. Got an underrated running back late in the draft. I like it. I like the Giants. Jets missed the playoffs. I mean, what can I say? It's the Jets. I'm sorry, Jets fans, but it's the Jets. If you think the Jets making the playoffs, or even in the hut, maybe in the hut early in the season. Justin Fields. I'm experienced as a Steelers fan. Justin Fields. He needs time. Dual threat quarterback, obviously. He's not Lamar Jackson, though. Don't expect him to be Lamar Jackson. Don't expect him to be Lamar Jackson or Michael Vick. No. If it can be like that some games, Jets might be cooking something. But if he's not, what can I say? What can Bears fans say? Because Bears fan didn't want him traded. I didn't want him traded either. Steelers fan, I didn't want him going away from my team either. Because my team needs quarterback desperately. Still. Aaron Rodgers. I'm not even going to talk about my team. Why am I talking about my team? It's the Jets. Jets, defense, they re-signed Wilson and Gardner. They're golden childs. They kept them. Paid them. Got them out. Maybe overpay. Who knows? But what they're going to do? I don't know. What they're going to do? All depends on the head coach. What they're going to do. Eagles. Super Bowl favorites. I don't need to say nothing about them either, just like the Chiefs. Steelers. My gosh, dude. In the hut. I want to miss a playoff so bad. I could just talk about this team for a straight 20 minutes. This team, I just wanted this team to miss the playoffs last year. This is my complete ideology about this team. I want this team to miss the playoffs. This team did not miss the playoffs. This team got me in early in the season, riding off a couple wins. Chargers getting those wins, Raiders getting those wins. The Browns losing in the winter, losing in the heavy snow, pissed me off. Cowboys that lost, now went to like 1 a.m. Eastern Coast time, pissed me off. The first time, in a while that a game got played in 2 days. Crazy. Can't beat the Ravens. Can't beat the Bills. Can't beat the Texans. Can't beat the Broncos. Can't beat the Chiefs. Can we even beat the who am I looking at? The Patriots? Can we beat the Patriots or the Bengals? We could probably beat the Bengals. We could probably beat the Ravens. Because we got good records over them after the last 6 years. But Aaron Rodgers, Green 18. Hopefully, it goes to Green Bay with that. But enough of my Steelers. I'm not even talking about nothing about my Steelers. Caleb Johnson, good. Warren, good. Rodgers, okay. Cam Hayward turning 50. TJ Watt paid him finally. Got Jalen Ramsey, Jonnu Smith, Darrell Washington, Darnell Washington, the 6'7" tight end from Georgia. We got Wilson from the Michigan Wolverines. He's 5'10", 5'11" self, 180 pounds. I don't know. I don't know why I'm bashing him. But enough of my Steelers. Sorry. Seahawks, a wild card team. JSN is the number one. Let's see what happens. They got Cooper Kupp. He ain't get the Cooper Kupp from the Super Bowl time. Sam Darnold. I feel like he ain't gonna get much worse than what he was on the Vikings. If he is, then O'Connell deserves a raise, a heavy raise. If that's the case, that means Kirk Cousins got carried his whole career then. Besides when he was on the Redskins, but that's besides the point. The Niners, you would think they would probably make the playoffs, right? I probably think so too. I'll probably say in the hut. Buccaneers, playoff contender. And you would like to say the Commanders, Redskins. I'm just going to call them Redskins. Redskins probably going to make the playoffs as well. Man, oh man. I'll probably move the Bills up. If I had to have 4 teams of Super Bowl favorites, I'll probably do this. Probably the same thing from last season. The beginning of the season. People probably had the Chiefs in there, Bills in there, Lions in there, and Eagles. And you could swap the Bills for the Ravens, but I'm not doing that. Because the Ravens haven't proved that they're better than the Bills. Even if they beat them one time in the regular season, doesn't prove anything. To me, at least. I already know who's better. You could probably put the Commanders in there, but I'll say that's a reach. Broncos, I'll say that's a reach as well. Right now. Yeah. As of right now. Preseason. This is preseason, by the way. Not mid-season. This is preseason. I think this is pretty good. I honestly like this for myself. Yeah. Let me know if you agree or disagree. And without further ado, have a good day. And peace out. Give me 1 second. I'll sadly say my Steelers probably be wild card. Once again, 9-8, 10-7, whatever. Man, oh man. I'll probably bunt the Seahawks down because I'm trying to make it even for both sides. I'll probably say Packers a playoff contender. Maybe that's reaching. Probably not. I'll probably say playoff contender as well. Yeah. So we got 3-3 in playoff contenders. And then I need another AFC team. Probably the Chargers. Yeah. Probably the Chargers. I have no idea how this will go. But let me know if you agree or disagree. And be safe out there.